I trouble with that ball, yeah. Number one, I served on that, yeah. Mixing up that rap for Damagella. Walking past my ex, now she get jealous. Wait, hold, I had to put down on that Rari. Wait, hold, I did that V-Long like I'm Barry.
Pull up on the plug, let him know I need a. Don't ask for no, I'm not. If she come into the crib and she know that it's a pine thing. Then pass it to my slime. You try to dap me up after the show. No, 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 no. You wanna, yeah, you wanna. No, 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 no. She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Jobbing on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I ain't with no. I don't trust in now so many photos that I cropped.
I just ordered 2 more, now I got 3 different watches. See my haters talking, make sure that they watching. Real bosses listen, talking money when I'm talking. Ride for Ricky when I'm walking. Wildin' like I'm Stone Cold Steve in Austin. Just pass me the. I don't know how much I. This and Derek, that ain't wise. Chicken in a pot, got your girl watching my. In New York, I merely rock. He can't hide it in his sock. I am not a rapper, all these other rappers soft. They hoping I fall off, but I'm at the top, I'm just a brown boy from the block.
She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Jobbing on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I ain't with no. I don't trust in now so many photos that I cropped.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller tonight, got sprayed by ice, I hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, better way, yeah.
I'm a baller, I'm a 20-inch crawler, blades on Impala, diamond rock waller, R10 howler, never leader, not a follower. Break these boys off, I'm a 20-inch crawler, bust a left or right, I'm out of sight, I'm throw, I'm bouncing off the road, I'm in the motor, with the boat, I'm chaining tune, hop out my big body form, chain with the tongue, can't forget the alarm, I'm hot, I'm looking good, diamonds get some wood, man it's understood, got money in my hood, I'm pushing big body, can't stop me, for the 9-8, gotta sell a million copy, I'ma crow slow, hit the stove, I'ma go real slow, out to go, I'ma, man I'm looking clean, 1 more control, 3 green and nice, best
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller, get tonight. Got sprayed with ice, I hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, yeah.
Big ballin', smashing, making my ends. In the bins, big ballin', smashing, making my ends. In the bins, in the wind. As I crawl down on those, twanking Lorenzo. Your eyes get froze, and you see my low, candy red, 2 dope. Then my top 9 slow, hitting my remote, sitting in my presidential B12 with the AMG kit and don't quit. As I from KC to H-Down connecting Southside, now we worldwide. Watch me hot side, fat pet, can't be denied. Oh yeah, we got love, flow blue and that bug.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller, get tonight. Got sprayed by ice, now hit the highway, making money the flyway.
Wait!
To have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. You look at the Lakers.
Well, more than anything, they're looking to avoid a letdown. Sometimes you get home court advantage and you maybe take your foot off the pedal a little, but they do not want to start slow and give their opponent confidence.
And it's Utah with the ball. Following the score by Los Angeles. A nice shot by Smith.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. The three, Smith. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And he gets it back. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Tatum looking it over. And Banchero outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Banchero's got 5.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Smith no good. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Daniels misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
To the right side. Here's Worthy. Back to Simmons. Comes up empty down low. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Daniels. Takes a 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Ellis outside. Back to Simmons. Smith outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Spears. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Bamba.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Tatum. The rebound by the Jazz. To stop the run. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Strong move by Simmons. You could see it in his eyes. Got the matchup he wanted and took it.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. The 3 from Bamba. He shot that time, not on target. The Lakers lead by 6. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. A minute 53 left in the first. 2 points. That one goes. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Smith outside. Pulls up. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
This is right in Smith's wheelhouse, catching fire.
And so now a timeout. Called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
That was your dad's team.
The Lakers in the lead. It's stolen by Ellis. All by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Now here's Tatum. For three. The rebound by Simmons.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Worthy. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Simmons. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Coming out hot, 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him. I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to...
A nice shot by Smith.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Utah with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Simmons. Pass to Bamba. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Tatum. Tie game, and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Isaac. Here's James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Smith. From 15 feet away. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Smith's got 16 points now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Bamba. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Utah. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. No good, off the front rim. The Lakers trail. Here's Spears. Still without a bucket. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. For 3, Smith. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Driving to the basket.
Saw a lane and took advantage. fears is an excellent driver.
And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Worthy. Here's Ellis. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Kicks it out to Isaac. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, misses the dunk.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Making a switch here. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Martin outside. Banchero in the post. The kick to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum on the drive. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
With his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
The 3, Smith. Bassey pulls it in. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Pass to Tatum. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Banchero. With the fadeaway. The rebound by the Jazz.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Man, that one's good. Simmons.
This is what you like to see from Simmons on the attack, being the aggressor.
Here's Daniels. Oh, Simmons with the block. Pass to Worthy. Jacks up with 3. Bassey pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
That one is off.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the help and being in the right situation.
And he sinks the second. 1:25 left in the first half. Lakers trail by 4. Banchero outside. Tatum with a screen. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And Worthy pulls it down. On offense, here's Utah. Smith left side. Back to Simmons. Fades away. And the shot goes in. Simmons has got 7 points in the game.
It's so important for them to have Simmons delivering buckets. It gives their offense that extra dimension.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now an 8-point Utah lead.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
It's Bassey, high post. Pass to Banchero. There's a screen by Bassey. Will it go? Rebound, Utah.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Smith outside. No good from outside. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Richardson. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Daniels outside. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. Daniels has gotten a second bucket on the night.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Avdia can't get it to go. So it's Los Angeles now. Pass to Isaac. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Robinson defending. The rebound by the Jazz. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And it's the Lakers on the break. The kick to Tatum. Out to the right wing. Here's Spears. On the wing, Isaac. Here's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Isaac's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Avdia, good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Drives to the hoop. The kick to Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Fires from the line. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Spears.
Yeah, what a display by Spears. The rookie showing off what he can do.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Utah shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Utah making a switch here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Tatum can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Oh! And it's blocked by Isaac.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece using that big wingspan.
Pass to Daniels. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now Richardson. Here's Jovic. Covered by Daniels. Richardson for three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
To the inside. Robinson with a steal. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Isaac outside. Back to Tatum. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Isaac. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Isaac's got 5 points.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Back to Isaac. For the lead. Rebounded by Jovic. Utah leading. Avdia with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he dumps it down.
He slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Avdia outside. Pass to Jovic. From deep. Offensive board. Richardson with it. 5 to shoot. Another shot. No good there.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Banchero. Here he goes.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Robinson. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Out to the wing. Back to Bassi. He gets it up. Tie game in Los Angeles. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Now here's Martin. Banchero outside. There's a screen. Banchero on the tip. Banchero getting creative.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Pass to Bassi. Banchero surveys. There's the drive. Ooh, Banchero for the driving slam.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Off the outside. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Richardson, that's good.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
James, outside. Banchero outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Utah trailing here. Outside Richardson. From the line. Rebound by the Lakers. Martin with the ball. Avdia picks him up. Back to Martin. James outside. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Avdia with a steal. On the break. Here's Jovic.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
Banchero in the post. It's hauled in by Robinson. On offense, here's Utah. Here's Avdia. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Banchero. Lets the three fly. Avdia pulls it in.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
To take the lead. Oh, he cannot hit. And here are the Lakers. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So both teams making some changes here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
Simmons looking around. Just 5 to shoot. To tie it up. That's all.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Outside Simmons. Cash from downtown.
How about the confidence right there from Simmons? I want to see more of these shots from him.
Here's Spears. Picked by Isaac. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
There are very few guys come into the league with the playmaking skills of Spears. He's so smart with the ball.
Yes, sir, with the three.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's Spears. Doubled by Bamba. Now Isaac. Tatum inside. Stolen by Ellis. Stolen by Daniels. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the T.O. And the Lakers making a change here. And here's Simmons. Here's Smith. And there's a defensive 3-second call. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth. 6 to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now Banchero. Here's a pass to to Tatum. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Got a piece of it. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so they foul intentionally. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up missing both free throws. So it's a narrow victory for the...
Kick back in the cup. Look your in the eyes and tell him I say he can't with me. If I take it to my house, that look stuck with me.
Playoff basketball here on 2K Sports. Game 2, we're bringing it to you live. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. You look at the Jazz. Oh, big time right there.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
They double-team Tatum. Pass to Banchero. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Off target with the 3. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Utah. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Bamba. Here's Smith. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's shot is off.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
The 3, Smith. Another 3 for Utah.
And the offense, I mean, 3 or 4, a solid start for this game.
And Carroll. Banchero throws it down.
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move. They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And stolen by Simmons. Smith outside. The kick out to Simmons. It's stolen by Daniels. Now Tatum. Now here's Banchero. Simmons defending. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who could really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
No good on that one. He's off on the second. Jazz leading by 6. Simmons looking around. The 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Daniels. Banchero outside. Back to Daniels. To the left side wing. Banchero outside. 5 to shoot. Daniels outside. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Now here's Bamba. Ellis outside. Stolen by Daniels. Banchero outside. There's the drive. There's Tatum with the 3. No good that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Spears. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The layup off target. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. And Simmons gets it to go.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
The 3, Smith. Rebound, the Lakers. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 1:17 left in the opening quarter. Daniels outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Here's Worthy. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Worthy's got 6 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah. I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. We've got 22 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Spears. Are you kidding me? Wow, man. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, what a display by Spears. The rookie showing off what he can do.
James with a steal. And so it's the Utah Jazz earning this break in the action, up 10. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead.
13.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Utah. Sends it home from three-point land.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Pass to James. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Worthy, hounded by Tatum. Here's the teardrop, and the shot goes down. Worthy's got 8 points.
The floater is a money shot for Worthy. Very skilled at scoring in this range.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And it's good. 2 points. Worthy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside Tatum. Picked by Isaac. And Worthy pulls it down.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
To the middle. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
There's Tatum with the three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Pass to Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers trail by 11. And here's Passy. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Banchero outside. Down low. The take from Banchero. It's tipped. Pass to Smith. Ellis outside. Back to Smith. And here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Smith outside. On target from range. Smith's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Passy can't get it to go.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Smith outside. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. He's got 17.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:44 left to play in the first half. Here's Simmons. Again, Utah good for 2.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And Caro no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Oh, deflected. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
A 1:09 left in the second period. Clock at 6. To stop the drought, connects from downtown.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
The three, Smith. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Pass to Daniels. The kick out to Banchero. Knocks it loose. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pick by Smith. Right wing. Back to Simmons. Going inside. They grab their own miss. Pass to Ellis. Good if it goes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge. For Utah, he's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. More 2K action in just a moment. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Lakers trail by 21. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Novic's shot is off. Pass to Banchero. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Knocks down the long J.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
4 on the clock. Here's Richardson. Misses the jumper. Lakers trail by 20. Avdia with a steal. Over to the left wing. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Bailey's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Bailey is a shot-making machine, particularly off the catch at this stage. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Banchero. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The three, Fears. Robinson with the block.
He's normally good for at least a couple of throwbacks a game. Robinson a force on that defensive side of the ball.
Here's Jovic from outside the arc. Nails it from